Hi folks, it's Mike Murphy, and today's quick tip is on the RodeCaster Pro. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to connect a Zoom H6 handy recorder or a similar device to your RodeCaster Pro. Once you connect your Zoom H6 to your RodeCaster Pro, you can plug in additional microphones, you can plug in an instrument such as a guitar, you can use the XY mic on top if you're recording some ambient sound, and it will all go through your RodeCaster Pro. Pretty cool. To connect the Zoom H6 to your RodeCaster Pro, all you need is one auxiliary cable. The ends of the cable are exactly the same. On each end is a male 3.5mm or 1/8 male TRS. You know it's a TRS when you see two black rings on it. First, take one end of your auxiliary cable, take your Zoom H6. You're just going to take the cable and plug it into the line out and give it a nice push to make sure it's connected. Now we're going to take the other end and plug it into the smartphone jack of your RodeCaster Pro. So just go to the back of the RodeCaster Pro, you're looking for the little smartphone icon, plug the auxiliary cable into the 3.5mm input. Next, plug in any instrument cables such as a guitar or microphones into your Zoom H6 that you want to use with your RodeCaster Pro. So I have a guitar that I want to plug in. I'm just going to plug it into channel 1 on my Zoom H6. I'm going to make sure it's clicked in there, and I'm going to power on my Zoom H6. First, I want to make sure the levels are correct on my Zoom H6, and then we're going to set the levels on the RodeCaster Pro. I need to first arm channel 1 on my Zoom H6. So I'm going to press on the number 1, and then I'm just going to turn on the input gain to set the levels for my guitar. You can see I'm getting levels down here. I'm seeing a little red, so I'm just going to back it down. I'm down to about 4. And now we're going to go into the RodeCaster Pro and set the levels for the smartphone channel, which is where our Zoom H6 is plugged into. So first, I'm going to click on the gear icon. Then click on Channels. Then click on Smartphone. Then click on Level. I'm going to take the slider of the smartphone channel. I'm going to drag it up to that heavier white line you see about 3/4 of the way up. And what we want is the levels from the Zoom H6 to go in between those two green lines. So I'm going to strum my guitar. I'm going to look at the levels on the Zoom H6. I can adjust that a little bit if I want to bring up the levels. For the smartphone channel on the RodeCaster Pro, you can go down to -6, or you can click the plus symbol and go up to +6. But I'm going to set it back to 0. And that is how to connect your Zoom H6 into the RodeCaster Pro. My name is Mike Murphy. Cheers.